Some will think I am naive. Some will say I am naive. And this conversation, this short snippet on my radio show at KPFT this morning really turned me on. It gave me hope because, again, my mantra from what I talk about when I speak about the book that I wrote, It's Worth It, How to Talk to Your Right-Wing Relative Friends and Neighbors. These are the concepts that I believe in. This person called to tell me that after doing the explanation on Medicare Advantage, he agreed with me, a MAGA Republican, and he was impassioned enough to call in and say, you know what, I agree with you. I'm still a MAGA Republican, etc. But on this issue, I agree with you. And why is that an open door? Because now whether folks understanding human relationships, that guy trusts me on that one issue. Now we can have a conversation on issue after issue after issue after issue, not on the totality of MAGA Republicanism, but on issue after issue. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side. Let's go to Joe again real quick. Come on in, Joe.
Hey, Egberto. Sorry about that getting cut off earlier, but I wanted to tell you that as a MAGA Republican, I appreciate the message that you're sending out this morning. This MAGA Republican agrees that one of the reasons we organize ourselves into a collective form of government is to take care of the old, right? The medical bills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm 100%, for you. I'm not there yet myself, but I'm one day hopefully I will be. And we definitely see eye to eye on this, man. Speaking as a MAGA Republican, I appreciate your show this morning.
Well, Mr. MAGA Republican, as I always say, I love you no matter that you're MAGA or otherwise. You know that, right?
Well, you say it like it's a bad thing.
No. I think there's a lot about MAGA that I think is bad, but you and I are going to talk about that, as you listen to my show and go on, because I still have hope right now that you're going to realize that all you MAGA folks, I love you MAGA folks, all you MAGA folks have the same needs and wants of all we progressive folks. And you're going to see that. But what happens is we have external forces that are trying to separate us. And what I'm trying to do is make sure that those external forces fail. But I'm so happy that you already put a stamp out there that you and I agree on this particular issue of taking care of our older folks. And you and I are going to agree on a whole lot of other things. And then we're going to sit down and say, well, how the hell are we different again? You're going to see. Exactly. But anyway, give me a quick close.
And you know what? We hope the same for you, Egberto. We want to bring you on board. We want to open your eyes to what we're saying, just as your progressive listeners. We want those guys to open their eyes as well and see the reality of the situation.
Joe, we got a deal. We got a deal. All right. Let me jump to Brian. So again, what I loved about this discussion is that the mere fact that he can come into our progressive house and say, I agree with you on this. Look, though I have no blinders on me. There's a whole lot of talking. There's a whole lot of conversing. There's a whole lot of seeking common ground or seeking the real ground, if you will. But the fact that you're talking, the fact that the brother who called me doesn't want to cut my throat out, but he's saying, I agree with you on that. Well, guess what? As we build trust with each other, and I'm just using this as an example, but as we build trust along the way, just think about where we can end up. We don't have to allow the plutocracy to keep us slamming each other. We don't have to allow the plutocracy to really make issues bigger than they are so that we don't see that they're cleaning our clocks, that they're taking our pockets. We can do this. And this is a very small example, but this is how it starts.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.